William Jessup leads 7-5. With just under 5 minutes to play here, Will Asplin goes to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2, and he buries the first one. Asplin, a 68% free throw shooter. And the Oaks are getting early buckets from the free throw line as Asplin goes 1 for 2, but John Payne gets the rebound and he goes back up, but cannot convert. Jessup looking to push. And we're going to have a travel there. 15, Kelton Newman with the walk. On the floor for the Oaks, we have Mikey Eagleton, Jared Wall, Brad Sawin, John Payne, Rosendo Amayawood. For William Jessup, we have number 15, Kellen Newman, who just had the walk. Number 5, Michael Patterson. Number 2, Javon Stone. Number 21, Brennan Roxo. And number 0, Carlos Jimenez. Payne with it. Passes to Sawin on the wing. Sawin with it. Mikey Eagleton up top. Gets the screen from Rosendo Amayawood, and he's going to get the foul there. Illegal screen. It's only his first foul, first team foul. So a little slow here. Maybe that rust is what we've predicted. That rest is hurting him a little bit.
Yeah, it's been evident on both sides so far. I think the Warriors have come out just a little bit too aggressive. I think Menlo's come out just a little bit too slow. Both sides will work it out, though, and before too long, I think we'll see both sides firing along.
You know, it comes along with the car. You know, you just got to drive it, get those pedals in motion, and you'll start moving.
You got to warm up the car first.
Exactly. Oh, an excellent block. Oh, and they're actually going to get Amayawood for the foul there. It looked like he got a piece of that. As Brennan Roxo goes to the free throw line. That's the second team foul. Second foul on Amayawood.
Yeah, I'm still okay with that foul, though, for Amayawood. You know, he's just going up there trying to lay down the right-hand hammer, get an absolutely huge reject, and thought he might have got all ball, but from his positioning up on the baseline and Roxo was coming back towards the center, it was just an awkward position for him.
Hey, it was a good foul, though, by Amayawood, because Roxo is only a 47% free throw shooter, and he missed the first one, but makes the second one, so we'll play a percentage of games there, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. That's the trip Menlo wants. Jessup going with a little bit of a press here, making them work for it just to get the ball up the court. Testa comes in the game for the Oaks as Mikey Eagleton is on with it on the wing. He sets it back up. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Jared Wall with the floater, and he buries it. Excellent take there by Wall. Oh, and a strong finish there. Michael Patterson with the take.
Going back to the Menlo side, that's why they wanted to put Jared Wall in off the bench. Give the Oaks offense a spark coming in off the bench. And I think Wall, at least to this point in his collegiate career, he's excelled best when he's not starting.
I would agree with that, Brian. He really makes a big impact coming off the bench. Patterson with the three-point play cannot convert. And we're going to have a blown whistle. We're going to have a lane violation. So he's going to get another chance to make this three-point play happen.
Didn't see who they said it was on. I think it might have been Payne on the opposite side that the rebound kicked off to.
Unfortunate break there for the Oaks, but let's see if he capitalizes. And he does. Three-point play there for Patterson. And they're running a 4-1 full-court press here. Interesting setup here in the early going.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't see that too early in ball games. Usually that's a late strategy when you're maybe down or knotted up in a close contest, but I think the Warriors are trying to set a tone here defensively.
Wall with it on the wing. He pulls up from the mid-range, and he is just short on it. Fredman keeps it alive. Wall gets the rebound. Wall pulls back up, and he buries it. Not once, but it takes a second try to do it.
He knows how to beat players in so many different ways with his fakes, and then he can just shoot through traffic. That's what makes him one of the best scorers on this team.
You got to love how aggressive he is. That's why he might be a better option coming off the bench, just because of how aggressive he plays in the early going. Teams can pick up on that coming off the bench. It's a little tougher to clue in on that. As 21, Brennan Roxo gets the easy bucket for William Jessup as they're up 13-10 here. 12:46 to go here in the first half. Still plenty of ball game to be played. Testa with it on the wing outside to Wall. Wall pulls up from way downtown and he misses just short. Fredlin with the rebound and he goes up and he is just strong on the take. That was Jimenez with the rebound. As Stone has it up top, setting it up. Looks like he's calling out a play number 2 with it. It's number 5, Patterson with it. Over to Roxo. Roxo up top to Newman. Over to Stone. He has it. He attacks with the left, and it rolls out. And Testa picks up the loose ball, and he's looking to push 4-on-1 here, but he does not care about the numbers game as he goes up and makes the layup.
You can't draw up hustle any better than what Jeremiah Testa just showed.
And that's a foul there. I think we're going to get Mikey Eagleton with the foul there. You gotta love the aggressive with that by Testa. 1-on-4, he does not care, and he still gets to the cup.
But that's what these freshmen have been doing all year long for Menlo. Payne, Wall, and Testa have just come in and given the Oaks a breath of fresh air. They play with such high energy, and whenever they're on the floor, good things usually happen for the Oaks.
They have been the difference, 3 of the difference makers so far this season, as that's number 22. Morrison, and he does not hit from the mid-range. Mikey Eagleton bringing the ball up the court. He's on the wing. He gets the screen from Asplin. Over to Wall. Over to Testa. Testa with it up top to Wall. Wall jabs. Goes to the right. Pump fakes. Eagleton with it as he goes to the cup. And he goes up strong, and he's going to get the foul call, and that's going to be on Javon Stone. Bumped him in the head. Excellent take there by Mikey Eagleton.
Yeah, Stone did a really nice job of preventing Eagleton to get the right angle. He was actually fading away as he went to try and throw that one up. But unfortunately for Stone, just too much contact up towards the head area of Eagleton.
A lot of free throws here early on. This is the Oaks' 5th trip as Mikey Eagleton misses the first free throw attempt on the night. Pretty 66% free throw shooter. Pretty shocking because he is also a nice outside shooter, shooting 41% from the field. As he misses both free throws, so the Oaks cannot tie the game or take the lead. Jessup looking to push here. Over to Morrison. Nice steal there by Mikey Eagleton. Now they're looking to push here as he just slows up the offense. Oaks not looking to push here early on there, Brian.
No, but for Eagleton, that's called atoning for the sin. You miss both free throws, you come away with a fantastic steal, ripping that one away.
And Testa from the corner for 3 as he buries it. Excellent shot there by Jeremiah Testa as the Oaks take the lead 15-13. I believe their first lead of the game.
You're right. Nice vision by Eagleton that time. He got to the baseline, looked to his right, and saw an open Testa, flipped it out across the baseline. Really can't draw it up much better than that for the Oaks.
Up top, Murray with it. Wall on him. Lewis with it. He's at the free throw line, gives it down to Morrison. Morrison, too strong on the inside, and that's off Asplin. Oh, no, they say that's off Wilcox. Oak basketball. As Ben Graham comes in the game for Mikey Eagleton. On the floor right now for the Oaks, we have Graham, Testa, Wall, Payne, and Asplin. So a little smaller lineup. It looks like they got 3 guards out there. Payne the forward and Asplin there at the center. As for Jessup, Lindsay on the court with Wilcox down low. Morrison, number 22. Number 10, Murray with it also. And then number 11, Elijah Lewis. As Murray picks the rebound, Lindsay looking to push with it. Lindsay with it on the far side, letting the offense develop here. Both of these teams playing at an extremely slow pace. Up top, Morrison, he dumps it down to Wilcox, and he's using that size, and he uses all of it. Gets the bucket, goes to the free throw line for the and one opportunity.
It's a little bit surprising that neither team has really tried to really keep an up-tempo approach yet in this game, but when you think about how both teams play, and both teams are very physical, very good on size, it's not really that much of a surprise. William Jessup, that's really how they operate when they're at full strength, and that's when the Oaks are playing their best. That's what they look to do. They look to just grind you out, wear you down.
Wilcox buries the first free throw, giving the lead back to Jessup. As they go back to this full court press, Graham with it at the top. Once again, letting the offense develop. Testa over to Asplin. Asplin with it over to Testa. Testa has it. Gets past two defenders, dumps it down to Asplin. Asplin kicks it out to Graham. Graham with it as he goes to the cup, pump fakes, up, and the bucket. As the Oaks take back the lead. So we have 3 lead changes in less than 5 minutes here.
Well, this is what you want to see when you get into conference basketball. Back and forth action, a close game. 2 good teams right now just duking it out, and Menlo's going to his own.
Wilcox with it, passes it over to Lindsay. Lindsay letting the offense develop here. Back out to Morrison. Morrison for 3 from the corner, cannot hit. Testa with the rebound, pulls it down over to Graham. As they get the offense set, and Graham turns it over, and Lindsay all the way. Love the hustle there by Wall not to get back, make him at least try to earn the bucket. Graham with it, sets it, and there we go, another lead change. Back and forth affair here. That's what you expect in these GSAC battles.
And the Oaks have possession. What do you think they're going to do right here?
They dump it down to Asplin. Asplin, they're going to get a push. That's on Cody Wilcox. That's his second. And we're back here after the official's timeout. Oaks have it on the baseline. Ben Graham looking to pass it in. And he kicks it back out to Asplin. Over to Wall. Wall will set up the offense. Wall looking to drive. Almost got away with a walk there. Throws up an errant shot. And Jessup looking to push now. Finds the guy on the outside. That's Murray, and he cannot hit. Testa pulls down the rebound. And now the Oaks looking to push. And that will be Menlo basketball.
I don't know about that one. 2 officials coming together to talk about that. They might switch this thing up.
And they are. Looks like we got a little better vision over here than some of the officials, huh?
Well, Testa had that one, and then he kind of dribbled it off his knee, it looked like, and then he ran into the likes of number 10, Chris Murray, and I think they saw the contact as the reason the ball got jarred free. That wasn't the case. So glad they came together and got that one right.
As the Oaks now, they're running a little full court press here, so both teams being extremely aggressive on the defensive end, actually going to a full court trap here. Jessup manages to beat it early, and now they have numbers up the court, and that's number 33, Wilson Lascelles, as he's on for his first appearance of the game and gets on the board.
And that's the risk you run. If you don't trap them back on the back court, you're going to leave something open underneath. Lascelles was right there. He was able to beat Asplin to the bucket. Just too easily done by the Warriors.
It definitely makes you vulnerable when you run that full court press, and that's going to be a block. And I believe that's on number 21, Brennan Roccos. And I am correct. That is that's his second team foul. 16th foul as they'll go to the free throw line now in the bonus. Shooting 1-1, John Payne to the line. Payne, 70% free throw shooter on the season. As he knocks down the first one. Well, they're actually going to say that was on the shot. So not a 1-1, an actual shooting foul.
As a little side note, I'm not sure if you fans could see it from your camera shot, but I love the outfit being worn by head coach Lance Von Vogt.
Quite the outfit. You don't see the stirrups too often anymore.
and it looks like it's a dark purple and then about a magenta stripe pattern to it. That is a great look.
Unbelievable. He's looking, hey, look good, feel good, play good. That's his logic. Murray short on the 3. Payne picks up the rebound. Graham looking to push it. Payne with the spin move. Excellent take there, and he is just off. But Asplund cleans it up, and he puts that back in. Oh, and Kalen Camaro making the good hustle play, almost keeping it in bounds. And the Oaks take the lead back 21-20.
Going back to the bucket, sometimes you don't need to get the rebound in order to get a second chance possession. I'm not even sure if Asplund would be credited with one there because all he did was just underhand kind of lift that one back up into the basket.
Nothing wrong with a little tap-a-roo there.
Oh.
Jessup looking to push it inside. Patterson with it. That's a good take. Real back and forth here. That's 6 lead changes here in the half.
And the Oaks cannot let Patterson get to that spot on the floor. I mean, there were 3 Oaks defenders within the vicinity of the cup, and somehow Patterson was able to sneak around them, find a lane.
We're going to have a foul here. I believe that's on 33, Wilson Michelle's. That's his first, and now that will be the bonus foul for the Oaks as they'll shoot 1 and 1 to Asplund at the line. As Mikey Eagleton comes onto the floor for the Oaks, he replaces Ben Graham. In for William Jessup is Taryn Morrison. Also on the floor, Sherman Simpson, Michael Patterson, as Asplund buries the first free throw. Chris Murray also on the floor. Brandon Lindsay. Both teams playing real aggressive here. As Asplund misses the second free throw, Morrison picks up the rebound. Lindsay with it, kicks it over back up top to Lindsay. Lindsay setting the offense. Both these teams really like to set their offense and let it happen. And he tries to get maybe a little too fancy with that pass, trying to go behind the back, and that ends up being a steal. And it looks like Camaro got the timeout call. And that'll be a 30. We're back here at Haynes Prim Pavilion, tied all 22-22 here with 5:50 remaining in the first half. Real back and forth affair here, Brian. Neither team really managed to gain an edge.
Yeah, it's been even all the way throughout, but this is kind of what we thought coming in. We said both of these teams would match up very well on paper, and so far that's come to fruition.
Kalen Camaro inside, drawing pump fakes. 3 guys go for the fakes, and you would figure someone would have hit him, and someone definitely did. That's going to be on number 5, Michael Patterson. That's the 8th team foul. I believe that's Patterson's second foul. Camaro goes to the free throw line.
It was almost one of those, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And then when you don't try the second, or don't succeed on the second time, try a third time. And someone finally ran into Camaro under the basket.
Camaro knocks down the first free throw, 62% free throw shooter on the season. And he buries both of them. So the Oaks take a 2-point lead. Still plenty of time in the first half, though. No reason for Jessup to panic. Oh, as he almost has a skip pass go out of bounds here. And Murray all the way to the cup. Wow. And that's number 30, Sherman Simpson. How did he get inside to manage to get that ball?
I was going to say, how did he get inside? But then how did he leap up high enough around 3 Oaks to come down with that basketball?
Good skip across by John Payne there to Brad Sawin. Sawin all the way, and he goes up and looking to draw contact, does not draw it. Jessup looking to push. Patterson with it up top. He gives it back to Lindsay, and Lindsay sets up the offense back to Patterson. Little motion offense right here, just a little give back and forth here. Lindsay with it as he goes all the way. Little turnover there. Camaro with it as he almost gets it taken away, and he gets bumped, and that's going to be on Lindsay. That's the 9th team foul as the Oaks are shooting free throws.
And it looked like Camaro's leg was kind of taken out from underneath him by Lindsay. That was a weird-looking foul, and yeah, this is exactly where the Oaks want to get you. They've got William Jessup in some foul trouble. There's still 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here in the first, and you're going to be shooting free throws the rest of the half. If Menlo is doing this throughout the duration of this ball game, they put themselves in a good spot to win.
You got to take the free points when they come, and they could be coming in bunches here late in this first half as he knocks down the first free throw to once again take the lead as we were tied right there.
And Menlo hasn't been as good from the free throw line this year as they were last year, but they've knocked down about 50 more free throws than their opposition.
As Camaro makes both free throws, and he's going to get some relief as Wall comes into the game. On the floor right now for the Oaks is we have Jared Wall, Mikey Eagleton, John Payne, Brad Sawin, and William Asplin. As for William Jessup, we have Michael Patterson, Javon Stone, Chris Murray, Tayron Morrison, and Sherman Simpson on the floor for William Jessup. Little motion offense here. That's number 10, Chris Murray, and he cannot hit. Rebound there, Michael Patterson, and he has it stripped away but keeps it alive. And we're going to get a foul. That's going to be on Jared Wall. I believe I called him John Wall on the last possession. I apologize for that. John Wall happens to be one of my favorite players in the NBA, and I can't help but call him that, considering they're both guards.
I've done that a few times as well, but not because of John Wall of the NBA, but because John Payne is on the Menlo side. I get them mixed up for whatever reason.
It doesn't make it easy when they're both right next to each other on the rosters that we are given. So when you see it, a little dyslexic moment can kick in, and you could screw up the names. Nice take there by Patterson with the left as he ties this ball game up. 3:50 to go, 26-26 here in the first half. Neither team can gain an edge. Oaks really using some ball movement. Didn't even take one dribble right there to get the ball across half court. And they made it look easy. Sawin on the wing, has it on the wing over to Payne. Wall with it now on the other wing, getting the screen from Asplin. Asplin gives it to him on the right. Wall with the little mid-range. He gets his own rebound, goes up strong, cannot convert. Asplin gets the rebound but has it blocked. Jessup looks to push. Javon Stone with it up top as they reset the offense over to number 15, Kelton Newman. He has it, looking to attack. Sets it back up. Morrison has it down low as he goes baseline with the hook shot. Cannot convert, hits it short. Patterson with the board. And that will be Jessup ball as is off Mikey Eagleton. Eagleton will get some relief as Graham comes onto the floor, along with Jeremiah Testa coming onto the floor, and he's on for Jared Wall.
This has been some just good old-fashioned basketball. We've only seen each team make a single three-pointer. Everything's been hard fought at the glass, fighting for rebounds, second chance opportunities. This is what basketball is all about.
This is what the old heads of the game would be very happy about this one. Not a lot of three-point shooting. Go to the cub, go inside. You gotta love it.
The first thing that comes to my mind is when my dad used to play in a men's league, and I would go watch his games on, I don't know what night of the week it was, probably maybe like Wednesday nights. That's not an insult to what we're seeing on the floor, but that's just the physicality that we're seeing.
That's what we're seeing. They're really utilizing the inside. Both teams trying to get inside, penetrate that paint, get easy buckets. Graham has it tipped away, keeps it alive though. But Aaron Pass throws it away as Jessup looking to push. Kicks it over of number 5. Nice behind the back pass. Number 30. Sherman Simpson off the assist from Michael Patterson. Beautiful behind the back pass right there.
I was just about to say the Oaks have done a nice job defending the Warriors when they try to push the tempo, and then you get a nice little behind the back pass like that from Patterson. Absolutely nothing you can do if you're Menlo.
Sometimes good defense does not overpower good offense. As John Payne goes up and that ball dances around the rim as he gets the roll. As we're tied here again. 1:45 left here in the first half, 28 all. As we got ourselves a doozy right now here at Haynes Print Pavilion. Jessup with it. Stone up top. Kicks it over to Patterson. Patterson has it on the wing. He goes inside, and he gets the nice little layup, little crossover, and gets to the cup easy.
That time the Oaks just didn't seem to want to defend him as he charged right through the heart of the Oaks defense. Those are the kind of things, in the NFL, you say you don't want to get beat in the run game. It's demoralizing. Well, that's almost what happened right there. Kind of a demoralizing possession for the Oaks defense. They just let him go right through the middle.
Still in good shape, though, here as Sawin has it at the top, and he does a little driving of his own, throws up an errant shot. Asplin keeps it alive. Graham with it on the wing, kicks it over to Testa. Testa from the corner, and he's just short on that 3 attempt. Rebound snagged there by Newman for Jessup, as Javon Stone has it, and it looks like they're going to they're going to run out the clock, take as much time as possible here. As I spoke too soon, as Patterson pulls up for 3, does not hit. Still time left on the shot clock. 25 seconds remaining on the shot clock compared to 30 seconds here on the game clock. Now the Oaks are really going to let this clock burn. Give Jessup as little time as possible. Graham still has it up top. Picks up his dribble. Asplin has it on the wing. Feeds it down to Testa. Testa up, and away. There we go. Nice little layup right there as we have another tied game. 7 seconds left here. Jessup's going to want to get a good shot. Patterson with the drive, and they're going to get him for the double dribble, so the Oaks have a chance to take the lead here as we go into halftime. 2 seconds left. Now, I have to bring this up. Sawin being on the court, he has hit 2 long-range shots here at Ames Prim going into halftime.
He has, and you're absolutely right to bring that up. Would you get the ball in his hands right now? They have him well down the floor right now, not in position.
Graham with it as he throws it up, looking to draw contact, and he's not going to get the 11 lead changes and 8 ties so far, and that's just in the first half. That's usually what you see throughout a whole ball game sometimes, and they've managed to do that in just 1 half. So expect some more gritty basketball ahead of us as we get this second half here underway shortly. I believe possession will go to Menlo because Jessup won the tip-off, but we will see. Leading scorers in the first half we'll start with Jessup. Michael Patterson has 9 points off 4 of 6 shooting. He's the only high guy. He's the only high scorer. Next highest is Sherman Simpson, who only has 4 points. As for the Oaks, leading scorer is Jeremy Testa with 7, followed by Ben Graham, who chipped in 6 points. As the Oaks will start with it here in the second half, things just getting underway. Ben Graham with it up top. Let's go over who's on the court right now for the Oaks as we have the same starters that they had out there. Graham on the wing for 3, cannot convert. We're going to have a foul here on William Asplin. If you don't remember who the starters were, Ben Graham, Brad Sawin, Kalen Camaro, Rosendo Amayawood, and William Asplin on the floor for the Oaks. As for William Jessup, we have number 11, Elijah Lewis. The point guard, number 4, Brandon Lindsay. Number 10, Chris Murray. Teron Morrison. And also the big man down low, Cody Wilcox. As Brandon Lindsay has it, Sawin on him. He looks to kick, kicks it out, number 11. Lewis has it, gets that shot blocked, and we're going to have a foul. Asplin picks up 2 quick fouls early, and that's his 3rd personal foul. As Elijah Lewis will go to the free throw line.
I think that one was a little ticky-tacky. Asplin almost got all ball, maybe got a little bit of the arm, but if anything, I thought that was just well defended by Asplin, just trying to keep up that physical style of play we saw in the first half.
That has been they haven't really been ticky-tacky, so that was kind of interesting that the refs gave them that foul call. They've really been letting them play today, and that's been showing with the physical play that we've seen thus far. Lewis made the first free throw as he steps up, and the second one rolls in and out, looked halfway down, then came right back out. So only a 1-point lead in favor of Jessup, but we have 50 seconds go by here in the second half as they double Ben Graham. Amayawood has it on the base, baseline, kicks it back up. Great ball movement there by the Oaks, really swinging it across court. Payne with the floater, blocked by Morrison, and he just has length and size on Payne right there.
That was an impressive defensive play by Morrison. Now another one on the other side.
Excellent defense being played right now. Guys are just getting all over it. Ooh. And it looked like he had the momentum to go in and slam that one down, but might have got a little body, and that slowed him up a bit. But Morrison with the bucket, and William Jessup leads by 3.
And you better believe he wanted to go home and just stuff that thing right through the tin, but I think he wisely laid off as the Oaks were able to at least get some pressure.
Payne for 3, and he cannot hit too strong. Yeah, sometimes it's better to, you could throw it down, but you have the potential to miss it. You might as well just go up easy. And Wilcox gets the basket on the run. Good transition ball right there by William Jessup. As Sawin goes up strong, not going to get the call there. Rebound by Murray. Murray kicks it over to Lewis. Lewis down low to Wilcox, and Wilcox back-to-back buckets, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
Well, this is an impressive start for William Jessup here in this second half. They've come out with a little bit more physicality than Menlo. You can tell it early on, and that's going to force Caniella Iona to call a timeout.
Probably a good time to call a timeout, get the troops re-established, get them back into the game plan, as we'll take a break here on the Menlo College Sports Network. Welcome back here to Hames Prim Pavilion as we have ourselves a good ball game going on right now. We find William Jessup at the free throw line ahead by 7, score 37-30. Here with 17:51 to go. Wilcox going to the line for an and-one possibility and cannot make the layup. And we're going to get a quick foul here on William Jessup. That's on number 22, Teron Morrison. That's only his first team foul of the half. A little overly aggressive there on that rebound attempt. As Jessup goes back to this full court press here, the Menlo's been able to beat it easily. As Graham has it up top, Graham kicks it down to Amaya Wood, and he gets the roll on it, and that's a way to get a quick bucket right there.
And boy, the Oaks would be in great position if Amaya Wood can get going here in the second half. He was such a vital part of the team last year. A little bit quiet here this year in 2016-2017.
And that's a three-pointer by Elijah Lewis as he's too strong on the attempt. Kalen Camaro picks up the rebound, and he brings the ball up the court over to Ben Graham, and that is picked off. And that's a nice, easy layup for Elijah Lewis. Still running this full court press. Sawin has it over to Graham. Graham with it. Over to Camaro. Camaro with it, bringing the ball up the court. As they get into their half-court set, over to Payne on it. Over to Sawin. Sawin goes to the cup off the glass. And we're going to get a foul call here on number 10, Chris Murray. Murray has been quiet. He might have been William Jessup's leading scorer coming into today's game, averaging 14.9 points, but he only has 3 points thus far. Sawin at the line as he knocks down the first free throw. Sawin only a 45% free throw shooter, but he knocks down both free throws. I was pretty shocked to see that number, 45%. He's usually a pretty good shooter.
I agree with you on that. I have no idea how the numbers could be that low, but he's at least helping his cause there.
That'll increase it a few percentage points right there as William Jessup manages to get out of that double team. Lindsay with it up top, over to Wilcox. Wilcox has it on the elbow, over to Lindsay. Lindsay with the spin, gets to the cup, little reverse layup, short on it. Testa picks up the loose ball, over to Amaya Wood. Ben Graham now looking to push the ball. They have numbers. Over to Sawin in the corner. He pulls up for three, and it's just short. Payne picks up the rebound. Over to Amaya Wood. Amaya Wood off the glass, and there's 2 points. Back to a 3-point game.
Nice hustle by the Oaks on offense, never quitting, crashing the boards offensively, something they've really worked on this year. Those second chance points, and you're seeing it work right now to perfection.
Wilcox has it. He's looking for a guy. Back up top to Lindsay. Lindsay will set up the offense. He's going to get the screen from Wilcox. He's actually going to get a double pick there. Morrison comes in. Sawin on him. He kicks it over to Lewis. And they're going to get him for the travel. And the rule there, you can't take 3 steps. Some people don't know that. So it happens more often than I would expect that it does.
It's called a lot at the NAIA level. Of course, if you're watching the NBA, it's almost never called. But here at the NAIA, the officials are very alert at all times. They do a nice job of calling it. You usually see it about 4 times a game.
They're on top of it. But that's what you like to see. At least the refs are paying attention and calling it both ways. Ben Graham bringing the ball up the court. Amaya Wood has it just on the wing. He's looking to get it set. Payne up top. Payne pulls up for 3, and he is just short on that as Jessup looks to push. Kicks it over, and that's Murray, and that rattles in and out. Testa picks up the rebound, and Testa's going to look to push the ball as they do have numbers. Almost getting the foul charge, and Testa with the nice take. He is excellent in the open floor.
Oh, he really is. He's one of the best players the Oaks have in the open space. That's why the Oaks love to get him in that position. Unfortunately, over the course of the year, that hasn't happened enough yet for the freshman out of Belmont. You're seeing it right there, and all of a sudden, ebbs and flows. Oaks only down by 1.
You really like to see Testa push the ball, too. It's something he does really well, and he knows his skill, and he's good at it. As right there, we have Michael Patterson there with the floater, as it's back to a 3-point game. Still 1 possession game, though. Oaks can tie it up here with a 3 ball. 41-38, 14-21 to go here in the second half. Still plenty of time for the Oaks to take the lead. Graham letting this offense set up. Gives it to Payne up top. Morris on him. He goes to the cup, and he's going to have it poked away for a second. Good up and under move there by Payne. And it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, he caught Morrison in a tough spot right there. Morrison thought the freshman was just going to throw one up because time was running low on the shot clock. Had enough time, though, to dip underneath and move back up top. John Payne, a very experienced move.
Smart play, stays within himself, doesn't try to do too much. You got to like the move there. Wilcox with it, getting the offense set. Christian Jones has it. Over to Murray. Murray does not hit the free throw as the Oaks are looking to push. Graham over to Sawin. Sawin manages to keep it alive. But now, and Testa comes in. Beautiful steal. And he gets all the way to the cup, and he's going to get the foul call.
Well, once again, we said it earlier on, you just cannot.
Oh, and we're going to get some technicals, and we're going to get a double tech here.
Wow.
And that was fast. Things are getting chippy out there.
Well, I guess it was only a matter of time with the way these two teams play. Very physical. A lot of players have ended up on the ground. That time, Testa was on the ground first after the foul. So he was the beneficiary of the foul. And then we're going to see, we're going to get Amaya Wood and Morrison on a double tech.
We're going to get a double tech, but it looks like refs are still trying to sort this one out.
I can't imagine these officials have given out many double techs in their careers.
Now, you would assume at this level it doesn't happen all that often, but real quick right there. Refs not letting things get escalated. As Morrison came in quick to start John with Amaya Wood there. I don't know how Amaya Wood picked it up. He must have said something. Obviously, the refs are a little closer to the action than we are, so they can hear things a little better than us.
Yeah, absolutely. Amaya Wood just came in, was trying to defend his teammate that time, and he and Morrison said some things. And what was said, I'm not sure, and I'm sure it wouldn't even be appropriate to put on the air anyways, but came in, the officials quickly break that thing up before it escalates into anything a bit more tense.
Jeremiah Testa knocks down the first free throw as we have a tie ball game here, 41-41. 13:22 remaining here in the second half. And we're going to have another stoppage here. And don't really know what that was. Think they're just trying to get subs off the floor.
I think there was somewhere on the floor that needed to be mopped up.
Oh, Testa rattles that one home, knocks down both free throws, and the Oaks take a 1-point lead here.
So that's what, lead change number 1 of the second half?
At least.
Well, I guess it was tied at half, so that would be number 2, I guess, by definition.
So this is going to be a back and forth affair, setting up to be quite the game right here, what you expect from a GSAC battle. Jessup looking to pull. As that's number 1, Christian Jones misses short on the mid-range attempt. As Mikey Eagleton has the ball, looking to push. So he gives it over to Testa. Testa really been a spark plug here in this second half for the Oaks.
He really has. He's got 11 points, the only Oak to have double digits.
As he goes to the cup 11. Again, and he dishes it off. Wall pulls up from 3 in the corner, and he buries it. You didn't think he was going to shoot that shot, but he ends up pulling it.
Didn't think he was going to shoot it, then didn't think he had a prayer to make that shot.
As almost a panic move right there by the Jessup guard, number 1, Christian Jones, almost turns the ball over, handing it to. We're back here at Haynes Prim Pavilion as we got quite the ball game cooking up for us here. As the Oaks find themselves ahead 45-41. On the court right now, let's start with William Jessup and Michael Patterson in, along with Christian Jones. Brennan Roxo is also on the court, as well as number 15, Kelton Newman, and number 3, Guillermo Nunez. And as for the Oaks, oh, nice take there by number 15. Kelton Newman with the exceptional take there. And he's going to go to the free throw line for an and 1 attempt.
Somehow able to get his way around to Iowa, and I think that was probably a situation for Rosendo where it's looking like his emotions got the best of him. Didn't really seem to care so much about the foul. He knew it was coming. He just wanted to lay some punishment down on the defensive side.
And Michael Hauser comes into the game for the first time tonight, as well as Tyler Evans. Also on the floor is Jared Wall, Mikey Eagleton, and Jeremiah Testa. As Newman knocks down the free throw for the and 1, and we have a 1-point game here.
See what the Oaks are doing, putting in some players for the first time, dipping into their reserves right now. They have an all-reserve floor out there right now. All 5 did not start this game. Their players getting worn down by the physicality of this game, so they have to go deeper into the rotation. I think that's a smart move by Kaniela Iona.
Definitely got to utilize your bench while you got it. And the exceptional take there by Mikey Eagleton. Don't know how he managed to get that one to go, but great take.
When he let go of the ball, I think his body was horizontal to the hardwood floor.
And that's number 3 there, Nunez, as he's off, and we're going to have a foul here. I believe that's on Tyler Evans. That's going to be his first personal. That's their 6th team foul. So 1 more, and Jessup's already in the bonus. Just shows how physical it's been. Oaks already have 6 fouls, while William Jessup has 4. Jeremiah Testa with the quick pick, and he's going all the way up the court. And he's going to get the and 1 right there. Wow. As he has brought this team to life here in the second half.
Testa's normally the more consistent, reliable guy coming off the bench. You turn to him when things are kind of running off the rails of the crazy train, but boy, Testa, he has been energetic today, playing both sides, coming up with some big steals and getting to the rim. I like what he's done so far today.
He's doing it all right now as he buries the free throw to give the Oaks a 6-point lead. The largest lead of the game for the Oaks, as William Jessup moving the ball quickly around the court as Newman cannot bury the three, and we're going to get another foul here. And that's going to be on 24, Michael Hauser. That's his first foul. 17 fouls. So now Warriors are in the bonus, and we got 11:23 here left in the game.
This is atypical of what you see from Menlo teams this year. They have not been fouling more than the opposition. They don't get into foul trouble, especially not this early into the game.
As he buries the first attempt on the 1-and-1, making it a 5-point game. Rocco's 47% free throw shooter, so probably a good foul, honestly, if you go by the numbers. And he manages to get the shooter's touch there and make it a 4-point game, 50-46 here. Back to this full court press for Jessup, as Jared Wall makes a dangerous pass up the court, and Tyler Evans cannot hang on to it as Jessup takes it up the court. Christian Jones with it, kicks it back out to Newman. Newman with it, and we're going to get a blocking call on, I believe that's going to be on Mikey Eagleton.
Yeah, that was a rough one for Mikey because I mean, there was some contact on the basket, sure. I didn't know if they were going to call that one or not. They called it late, but I thought they could have got him for tripling up the Warrior player afterwards. He kind of like stuck his leg out, I thought, and made some contact and created a bit of a pile up under the basket.
So we're shooting 1-and-1 here again. Christian Jones at the free throw line. Jones, 82% free throw shooter, but cannot hit that one as Wall gets the rebound, and we're looking to push here. And Wall probably should have taken the shot there, but elected to pass it off the paint, and that's the cause of the turnover. Newman for three, and he rattles that one out. So Newman 0 for 3 from three-point range here to start the second half.
And just neither team is able to find a rhythm from outside the arc, knock down a big shot. The only one we've really seen this half was one by Jeremiah Testa.
Michael Hauser down low inside as he uses the left, and that's a great take there by Michael Hauser.
I tell you what, to steal a phrase from Chris Collinsworth, here's a guy who just uses his absolutely huge frame to just tower over the rest of the Warriors defense. Hauser's been playing some quality minutes here as of late.
I love the description there, Brownfield. You've been saving that one for a while, I can tell.
I have, and that was probably about as descriptive as Collinsworth would have made it as well.
You sound just like him. You could probably get his job at NBC. As Rocco's picks up the points for William Jessup. 4-point game here, still in favor of the Oaks as we are just under 10 minutes, 9:45 to be exact on the clock. Wall pulls up from about NBA range, cannot hit as Jessup will look to push the ball. Kick out, that's number 3. Nunez, as he cannot hit. Testa looking to push, and they're going to foul Testa before he can even get to the cup. Probably a good foul there by Christian Jones.
You're absolutely right, Luke, because I think he was going to get there potentially unabated. If not, he was only going to have to beat one player. So that was, I think, a good foul that time by Jones.
As we got a couple subs coming onto the floor as we have Brad Sawin coming in the game along with William Asplin. Also on the floor for the Oaks, we have Mikey Eagleton, Jeremiah Testa, and John Payne. As Mikey has it, brings it into the front court as he gets almost all the way to the cup. Kicks it out to John Payne. John Payne for 3, and it at the top of the arc, and he buries it. 7-point game.
This is exactly what the Oaks need, some sort of spark on offense. I know they got the lead right now, but you want to see them pull ahead, create some separation, and make William Jessup knock down some shots.
You want them to stay aggressive here. You don't want them to give William Jessup a chance to get back in this game. This is the time that you capitalize on the lead. As we're going to have a turnover here as Mikey Eagleton gets the steal there. Over to Testa, back over to Eagleton. Oaks, exceptional defense there.
Such a gritty play by Mikey Eagleton, and that's what you get out of a guy who's been a 2-year starter for this program, having to take a back seat this year. He was a Cal-Pac Freshman of the Year for a reason. The guy knows how to play, and you have him coming off the bench. He's such a valuable asset.
You like a lot of the guys. The Oaks can run 10-man deep. And they're getting even deeper into the lineup tonight as you see Hauser coming onto the floor too. As we're gonna have a foul here as Testa will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 as now the Oaks are in the bonus. So they like that being in the bonus with 8:30 left to play.
One of the notes we have on our note sheet to begin the contest, it says that William Jessup also shoots a ton of free throws, so this game could see a very slow pace. Luke, I think we're about to hit that here late in the second.
I would have to agree with you on that. If both teams are already in the bonus here with 8:30 to go, this one could be a doozy. Testa on the first shot. Just gets the roll. Little fist pump. Pretty happy about that roll right there. Making it an 8-point game in favor of the Oaks, 56-48.
Hey, when you're having a good night like Testa is, why not? He gets another one.
Seeing as far for a scorer to get to the free throw line and to be able to see that ball go into the cup, it just adds to his, pedigree to, hey, I can knock down shots and I'm going to score. And they're going to get number 30, Sherman Simpson, with the travel. You see that a lot. Guys get the ball, take those first 2 steps, and then dribble, You got to set your feet and then dribble.
Yeah, they're just trying to be too aggressive. He saw nothing but daylight out in front of him, wanted to take advantage of it before the Oaks swarmed the ball, something they've done so well tonight. But that's an example of the Oaks defense really affecting the play even when they had nothing to do with it.
Absolutely. They're really making William Jessup work for it as Payne gets inside. As he almost gets it taken away. Still fights for the ball, manages to get it back up top to Testa. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Testa throws it up, and he has been a force tonight. Jeremiah Testa right now cannot be stopped.
Well, you run out of superlatives when you're describing the night by Jeremiah Testa.
I'm going to have to get my thesaurus out here in a bit if I'm going to want to use some more adjectives on him because he has just been superb. And we're going to get a foul here. I believe that's on Simpson for William Jessup, and Oaks are going back. And we're back here at Menlo College here in Atherton, California, as the Oaks find themselves with a double-digit lead, the first one of the game, as John Payne to the free throw line. As he buries the first free throw to make it a 12-point game. 60-48 in favor of the Oaks. Real spark plug for the Oaks, though, has been Jeremiah Testa. He's got 18 points.
18 points, 6 of 7 from the field, 6 rebounds, some nice defensive plays, some nice hustle plays, all over the floor for the Oaks.
He's really doing it all right now for the Oaks, and you got to love that as Payne knocks down the second free throw to make it a 13-point game here. 7:24 left in the second half. Number 10, that's Murray for 3, and that could get him going. That could be bad news, but still Oaks in good shape with a double-digit lead.
Just the second shot from downtown that Murray's hit all night. The Warriors desperately need to get him going from range if they want to get back in this game.
And the full court press almost works as Testa gets it outside to Payne, and it looked like Payne stepped on the line there. Good aggressive defense there by Jessup to force the turnover.
The Warriors know right now that time's starting to wind down. 6:57 to go in this game, and they're down by 10, so they want to get back in this game as quickly as possible. It's imperative for the Oaks to know they cannot try and match this. They have to play their style of basketball that's been so successful here tonight. If they start to rush, they're going to get into turnovers.
That's Murray again for 3, and he buries it. Back-to-back threes, and that's just what Jessup needs to get back in this ball game. And we're back here at Haynes Prim Pavilion as we have a 7-point game here. 6:38 left in the second half. This one's brewing to be a dandy. Ben Graham with it, over to Sawin on the wing. He gets it, over to Payne. Payne with it. Over to Graham. Graham in the three, pulls up, and he's just short on it. And that's going to be Patterson with the rebound. But you got to hope the Oaks stay aggressive here. They should not take their foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, they cannot get complacent with where things are at, because we know the Warriors are going to push the tempo here, especially late. They're going to be very physical off the glass. They're going to do a lot of things that we haven't seen, like that.
And you're going to see they're going to try and get Murray open after hitting 2 threes. He happens to come up short on that one. Still a 7-point game in favor of the Oaks, so that was good defense there.
And they're going to keep giving it to him as well. They know that he's hit 2 recent shots. He's kind of starting to feel that shot a little bit. I think they're going to keep turning to that.
Testa with it on the far side of the court, over to Sawin, back over to Graham. Graham for 3, and he's short on that 3 attempt, and it looks like that's number 11, Elijah Lewis with it. Number 5, Patterson gets all the way to the cup, and strong take there, making it a 5-point game.
Not where Menlo wanted to be defensively. Didn't want to have someone like Brad Sawin playing underneath inside the cup right there. And again, the Oaks are forced to call timeout.
Little technical difficulty on our end, but we're back here. Thank goodness we have a broadcaster like Brian Brownfield who's ready for the unexpected out here at Menlo College. Oaks with it. Ben Graham on the corner. Kicks it out to John Payne, who has it tipped away. That's out of bounds. 5 minutes to go here. Oaks still lead by 5, 61-56. With just 5 minutes even to go. Outside wall for 3. He's going to come up short on that one. Menlo looking to push as they throw it up the court, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Ben Graham. Probably a smart play to stop the break, but that will send William Jessup to the free throw line as they are in the bonus. 9th team foul for the Oaks. That's only the second on Graham. As going to the free throw line right now is Elijah Lewis. And as we see here, Elijah, 73% free throw shooter, makes the first shot, making it a 4-point game. Like I said, 73% free throw shooter, averages just under 7 points a game. As he comes set with the second free throw. And he just knocks it down. 3-point game here. Jessup has gone away from that full court press and have gone back to how it looks like a 1-3-1 zone they're running here. Really trying to trap Menlo and force them to make cross-court passes.
Yeah, and they're going to keep switching it up, too, because you don't want to give them the same look several times so the Oaks can adapt. You want to be unpredictable on the defensive end.
And we're going to have a foul here. That's going to be on number 32, Cody Wilcox. That's only his 3rd team foul, 9th team foul. As still only in the bonus here. So only 1-1 here. So if he does miss, is Jessup ball. Testa once again in on the action. He has just been all over the place, forcing havoc and mayhem all over the court. As Testa knocks down the first free throw.
Lance Von Vogt getting a little heated over on the William Jessup side, barking at the officials.
He's not happy about something. I can't tell what it is.
He's not happy that Testa's shooting the free throws. They were saying that Testa was not the shooter on the foul.
Interesting, because it was an on-the-floor call, and Testa did have the ball, so I don't know what he is arguing about. Clearly, he must see something that we didn't, and he's not happy about it. Back to a 5-point game, 63-58 here, as we have a turnover by William Jessup. Mikey Eagleton all the way, lays it up, cannot get it. Jeremiah Testa with the rebound, too strong. And that's got to be Testa's one mistake of the day. As that's number 5, Patterson kicks it out. Number 4, Lindsay cannot hit. Wilcox, the big body down low, and he's going to get the and one. Big rebound there by Wilcox to keep the play alive and has a chance to convert the and one.
You know, the way this game is shaping up to finish, emotions are just running so high. I mean, this is This is playoff caliber basketball right here.
It truly is. It feels like we're already in the GSAC tournament right now, deciding who's going to go to nationals.
I mean, this has just been thrilling so far.
As Wilcox misses the free throw, but it's a one-possession game now. Oaks leads 63-60, just under 4 minutes to play here, as Wall has it on the wing. Letting the offense develop. He passes it over to Mikey Eagleton. Back out top to Wall. Wall kicks it to Testa. Testa from the corner, and he buries this shot. Jeremiah Testa.
23 points on the night for Jeremiah Testa. My goodness.
Imagine where they would be had it not been for him tonight.
I don't want to think about where they'd be without Jeremiah Testa.
That's number 10, Murray, gets it smacked away, just gets it right back though, puts it up, cannot get it. Mikey Eagleton with the rebound. As the Oaks will look to take their time on offense, but I wouldn't recommend getting complacent. Still plenty of time in this ball game for William Jessup to come back.
Yeah, only a 6-point game, a lot of time left and a lot yet to be decided, and let's see what happened here.
Looks like that pass was tipped away there by Chris Murray. Ball will still remain with the Oaks as Wall's going to come off the court. Camaro on for him as we have Camaro on, Mikey Eagleton, Jeremiah Testa, John Payne, and William Asplin on the floor.
That's a smart floor out there for the Oaks.
As Mikey Eagleton will draw the foul. As he'll go to the free throw line, shooting 2.
I think that's why they made that substitution, put Camaro in, take Wall out. You got 5 players on the floor who are always aware of the situation. And that's what you want when you get down into this stretch. We got 2:59 left to go in a close ball game where emotions are running high.
Mikey has quite the shooting form. He kind of brings it from the side and then brings it over the top. It's a pretty unorthodox style, but hey, if it works for you, let it happen. As he buries both free throws, making it an 8-point ball game. As William Jessup really going to have to push the offense now. And that's number 4 with the nice take, Brandon Lindsay, as William Jessup's going to take a quick timeout right there, making the score 68-60. Oaks find themselves ahead by 6, but this game could be coming down to the wire. 2:47 left here in the game. As Ben Graham has it, bringing it up the court over to Jeremiah Testa on the wing. He has it. Picks up his dribble, back over to Graham. Graham with it on the wing, and they're going to reset the offense. 11 seconds left on the shot clock as Graham has it at the top of the key. Shot clock winding down. Graham steps back, high arcing shot, and he cannot hit as Murray pulls down the rebound, and they're looking to push. That's number 5, Patterson. And we're going to have what looks like a jump ball here. Oh, actually, they're going to give William Jessup the timeout here. In this gym in quite some time now.
Yeah, and I think no matter which way you look at it, too, the Warriors need a basket on this possession. I mean, they got to pull within 4 points here, at least.
If they want to keep their chances alive of winning this game, they're going to have to score here. Fades all the way out. Elijah Lewis with it at the top. He's looking to drive, and he's going to do just that, and he's going to get all the way to the cup using his length on Ben Graham right there. Exceptional take.
And now the Warriors are going to have to kind of let this clock bleed out and play the foul game since you don't have timeouts to disrupt Menlo's rhythm.
See, at this point, fouling doesn't do any good because they're already going to the free throw line even if they don't intentionally foul. John Payne hesitates twice, too strong on it, and that's going to bounce off Kalen Camaro. Still a 4-point game in favor, but William Jessup takes the ball.
Well, this Menlo team, man, they do so many late things in the ball game, so many last-second ball games. Last year we saw it so many times. They were the cardiac kids. But it looks like in 2017 they're going to be doing the exact same thing.
Lindsay with it. He gets all the way to the cup himself, but he cannot hit. Asplin pulls the rebound, and we're going to have and they're going to call a foul there, and that's going to go on number 11, Elijah Lewis. He's trying to plead his case to the refs, and nothing you can plead to now that he's already made the call.
That's a big foul at this spot in the game.
I believe it sends Will Asplund to the free throw line. Maybe not a bad foul statistically speaking. Asplund only a 68% free throw shooter. And late game free throws are much tougher to make than early game free throws.
Yeah, he's 2 for 4 from the line in this game, but it's also important to note that no matter what Asplund does, it's still a 2-possession game.
As he knocks down the first free throw, making it a 5-point game, 69-64 in favor of the Oaks. Second free throw up, and he buries both of them. Didn't look like a 68% free throw shooter right there. Looks like someone who knew how to handle his business at the free throw line.
Yes, sir.
As Lindsay bringing the ball up the court, they're looking for Murray as Lindsay gets it back from Murray, and he buries it from the corner. And that's going to be a timeout. William Jessup will find out here as Ben Graham looking to pass the ball in, as we have Graham on the floor, Testa on the floor, Camaro, John Payne, and William Asplund for the Oaks. As for William Jessup, we have number 4, Brandon Lindsay on the court, number 32, Cody Wilcox, number 5, Michael Patterson, and number 10, Chris Murray. So we have a minute remaining in the ball game. Oh, and steps in front of it. That's number 11, Elijah Lewis with the steal. Murray has it on the wing, and they're going to reset the offense. Murray with it for 3. He pulls up. He buries it, and we have a tie ball game. Incredible shot there by Murray.
You cannot let him get hot at this point in the game, and suddenly this is a dogfight.
He caught fire here. I think they're not going to make it easy for the Oaks as it's going to come down to the wire here. Kalen Camaro passing it in for the Oaks. So he gives it over to Ben Graham. And Jeremiah Testa with it on the wing as he almost loses the ball, manages to regroup. Ben Graham with it back up top. Jessup playing an interesting style. They're playing a trap defense right now. Testa for 3, and he cannot convert. John Payne gets the rebound. And I could not see what would happen. My view was obstructed.
And it was touched by Payne. Payne tried to corral the rebound in the corner, and it went off his hands. That's a killer break for the Warriors.
Such a letdown because Payne did get the rebound there, and I thought he had control of the ball, and he must have just lost it out of bounds there. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. William Jessup going to look to get one. And they're going to call timeout. That should be their final timeout.
Game. But we'll see what Lance Von Vogt drew up here at the timeout.
As we have Lewis passing it in. Lindsay takes it. 10 seconds left on the clock as he goes all the way to the cup. And he misses it. And he misses the layup. He had a chance to take the lead with 5 seconds remaining. Asplund pulls down the rebound, and the Oaks have the chance to win the game. It's 3 days into the new year, and this is what we get to watch as far as Menlo basketball. Can't ask for anything better than that. Graham with it, comes up the floor. Over to Testa. Testa for 3. He